do I say? As if it,
Let us prepare to tangle in a raucous fashion.
Well, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day, Hokey Smokes. It is cold today in Shelton, Washington, Pacific Northwest, Washington State, western coast of the United States, North American continent. Thumbs up for that. Western Hemisphere, if we're going to go on that, but still. Northern Hemisphere as well, so thumbs up. But still, it is foggy outside. It's not dim, it's bright, but it's not sunny. But still, cold, foggy, thumbs up. Last night when I went walkies, it was a clear sky, sunny. Last night when I went walkies, it was a clear sky, starry. All sorts of stars, moon. It was really cold, and I went out with just one of my shirts like this, and that was fine because I warm up quickly, and that's good when I go out walkies. Oh boy, itchy upper lip, yay! And of course, front-loading the videos. Thank you, YouTube algorithms. If you could toss me a like, that'd be very cool. If you could subscribe to the channel if you have not yet, that would be awesome. If you could leave me a comment, that would be very, very cool. I read every one. I thumbs up each one. I answer as many as my executive dysfunction will allow. Thumbs up. And of course, I do want to thank each and every one of my Patreon patrons. These beautiful and awesome people are literally beautiful and awesome. Definitely a good thing on that. They help to keep me alive. They help to keep my pets alive. My kitty cat, my hamster. I am very appreciative. I know they are very appreciative. It is a good thing. Thank you so very, very much to each and every one of these people. If you would like to become a patron and help me out and help me and my pets survive, that would be greatly appreciated. Yay, front loading the videos over. Thumbs up for that. Physically, I am coming up out of my depressive trough. The biochemical stuff is fading. I am feeling physically better, and that is good. The mental stuff lags behind a couple days, so even though I am feeling better, I am climbing up, but physically I'm here, mentally I'm here, and it goes like that. That's just the way life is. That nothing's going to be instant. So I am coming up and out of the trough, and that's good. I hate biochemical depression. Had to live with it my entire life. Joy. But even though I'm coming out of it, I'm not out of it. So yesterday, I tried doing things. I'd mentioned before how my day, when I'm in the trough, the world is just kind of shades of black and white, halftone, black and white shaded. It's just kind of just bland and tasteless. And that's what yesterday was. I tried to play, itchy. I tried to play video games, and there were not really many video games that I wanted to play. I played some, short amounts of time, thumbs up for that, but never anything big or long or forever. So, but I'm coming out. I'm getting interested in things, I'm thinking, and that's good. Because depression does suck. One of the big things you have to remember, though, is your depression, if you have it, your depression lies to you. All those terrible things that are being heard inside your head, they're not right. I mean, they're interpretations of reality. But not all interpretations are as valid as others. And the interpretations that your depression gives you are likely very, very invalid compared to everything else's validity. You can see a real thing in a new light of depression, but that doesn't mean that the new light is an accurate one. So, depression lies. You have to live through it. When you're thinking bad thoughts, just remember they're not something to really pay attention to. It's not easy to do. It's taken me years. So, yay. But if you have it, no fear. You can do it. I have faith in you. Yay. And of course, with the cold weather, I've had to keep my window a little bit more shut than normal, but this morning my kitty cat actually jumped outside for a while. That's very good. I mean, just a couple months ago, she was not, she's not very active right now. Cats sleep a huge amount of time, but she's more active now than she has been. She barely moved, barely ate, barely drank, was getting thin, so thin. And then now she's eating, She was in the window. She jumped outside to look around outside before coming back in. So yeah, I'm glad that she's feeling better. That is a very good thing. And of course, little Ghost is doing well. He's running around. He's not fat. I don't overfeed. He's not thin. I'm not underfeeding. He's right in a comfortable range of the weight that a mature male hamster should be for his size. And it's good. He's nice and healthy. I pick him up because he still runs over to me, and so I scoop him up and then I let him run around on me, or I put him on my things, let him have a little bit of free roaming and sniffing and snurfing and stuff. So he's still doing good, and it's good. Past that, even with all the good stuff happening, as stated yesterday, was just kind of a gray day. Did not get a whole lot done. I still tried my best when I was out on walkies to think creatively, but while I was starting to feel better physically, I was having to fight against the negative cycles of thoughts. So that was fun. It was never harsh or hard to break out of, it's just I started falling into them a lot. And so that was joyous. It's just notice, break out, continue, and then find it happening again, break out, continue. It was like, just frustrating. But I did some creative thinking about stuff, and I'm not doing a lot of major thought on any one thing right now. It's mostly just reinforcing, chewing on stuff to see how it fits, and that's the way I've come up with stuff that right now, if I tried to push it, it never would have worked, but because I didn't, it fits into this 3D model like it was finely crafted and meant to be there. And it's just because I gave it time to percolate and such like that up here. So that's a good thing. Definitely a thumbs up. What I'm hoping to do today is continue working on various things, paring down. I'm trying to, as stated, fit this project, the whole Razor's Edge and all that, a day in the life, a year on the Razor's Edge. That's got to be a 1 year project. And so 1 year is it's 1 year's time. But I got to make sure I can cut it all down to fit it in there. Hokey smokes. Even the cryptid stuff, I'm starting to wonder if that's too big and too huge to be able to fit in. So we shall see, though. It's a good thing, sort of. Yesterday as well, I got to pick this up because I want to. Oh, sorry, kitty. It's down on the floor. I want to play this. I've had it. I've been reading it. I haven't been able to play it yet. I don't have any character sheets for it, and you can make up your own, but they're fairly complex. And so I looked up places that you can get photocopies done, because they give photocopied sheets, and there's PDFs that you can download and then, print and all that. There's no places in town that has like photocopy stuff. I looked up photocopy services on like Google for Shelton. Any photocopying stuff is over in Olympia. That's 20 miles away. There's one place that does photocopies, but it's the library. And you can have 30 free copies per month. But the library's closed right now. It's been closed. They're remodeling. So there's satellites around town, but I don't know if they take their photocopier with them when they go. So that's fun. Life is life. Oh, one of the other things that just this morning, I was watching Jacksepticeye talking about reading YouTube comments and how he just can't anymore. If you're a big YouTuber, you basically can't read the comments. They're all just scams and spam and garbage. He has constantly worked on banning certain words, banning certain phrases, banning this, banning that, and then it'll work for like 2 or 3 days, and then all the spam is back, the same thing he got rid of. And as he was saying, a lot of the spam, denture cream, so yay. A lot of the spam looks like normal comments, but then you'll see that's just hundreds of the same comment that's just the same thing. And then there's the toxic stuff that's all out there, and the constant people having verified checks, but if you take a look at their channel, it's nothing. There's just spam, constant. It's awful. Now, even I get maybe 6 to 10 comments a day anymore, I still periodically have to go through. Now, the ones I get aren't bad. They're weird little URLs. It'll be like verfi.xby. And it's supposed to take you somewhere. I guess it's some sort of phishing thing if you click on it. I don't know. But the comments are just a bunch of stupid words and then that weird URL. So I just block those usernames, and so that they can't. Well, you can't block. All you can tell them is to ignore, so they can still post. It's just they're not being seen. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'd rather sort of they knew, but I guess if they don't know, then they're going to keep expending all that effort and not doing other sock puppets. I don't know. So yay. I still like my comments. I read them all because I get spammed so infrequently anymore. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh yes. I have changed my walk a few times now in town for when I go late night walkies, and I did track it on Google Maps last night. It's about 5 miles, approximately 5 miles on a walkie. Takes about an hour and a half, between an hour and a half and 2 hours. So I'm thinking of bumping it up a bit. So I gotta take a look on the map, figure it out. I want to get close to a 6 mile round trip walkies in town. I'm getting close to it, so we shall see. Past that though, because I haven't been incredibly creative, I don't have a whole lot I want to talk about. So if I do have anything creative, hopefully I'm going to hit the end. But I want to talk about this here, because I've seen the Steam Deck, this little handheld Steam machine that you can have. I've seen the ads for that, and I see people playing with their phones and all that, and I can't. I can't play on anything with those tiny screens. And it's trite to say, oh, it's because of age, but it's age and more. The bad part is I'm nearsighted in this eye. So if it's further away than like this far, I can't see it. And then on this eye, I'm farsighted. I can't see anything that's close up. So this eye has got to be right in my face. This eye has got to be 2 or 3 blocks away. And it's been that way my whole life. I've had glasses when I was younger, and they worked because I was younger, but I'm not younger anymore, and it takes my eyes too much time to focus between near and far, and I can't even focus clearly when I do, so trying to see anything at all is tough. And then when I have these, the bifocals, I have to get still real close up right here to see with the bifocals part, which means I can't see my monitor, which is right out here with my glasses on. And I can't see it with this eye because it's right here, my monitor, and that's too close even with the glasses. So even with my glasses, I can't see anything like my monitors here. And then of course, to add to that joy, I have astigmatism in both my eyes, which doesn't help. And of course, age-related issues with my vision. It's harder to see things that are small, and now especially, I take generic Ritalin for my severe ADHD, and that makes your vision even blurrier. I can't see a damn thing up close. I have to get right here underneath these so that I can see things close up, and if they're not right here, then no, don't bother. So when I'm looking at like a cell phone or all those things, I look at it and go, yeah, that might be fun, but I can't see the screen unless I got it right here, and I'm not going to play like that. Which I'm amazed still that I can play the games that I play so well anymore. And in fact, in the case of like Dead Island, I beat the bloody game because I can't see the fine details when I'm playing this stuff. I'm way out here, and if I'm in a tense battle, I'm actually pushing myself away with my arms. So I'm finding myself way back there leaning forward to my keyboard. I cannot see a thing. And yet, all you need to see is a few things. I've gotten so good at the You're not looking for specific things, you're just looking for movement, which on a two-dimensional screen is just a change in what you see. I've sort of mentioned this before. When I'm playing Doom and stuff, I've gotten really good at that sort of thing because all I have to do is see a little flicker of something down here while I'm looking up at the far side of the screen, and it's caught my peripheral vision, and I know through these decades that that little thing that just went, oh, that thing's gone and that pixel's back. Gone back. That means you need to get the hell out of there or you are in a busload of trouble. And so when I see that, it's move, fire, dodge. And yeah, that works. So even not being able to see the details that I need to be able to see, as long as I'm able to see some movement, I can do it and actually do it well. I don't even know how or why, but with my damaged nerves, my aging reflexes, my horrible vision, I'm playing games better now than I have at any point in my life. So, thumbs up for that. And, of course, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank the very few people that have left me comments. But the fact that anybody at all left me comments is awesome. Anything more than 0 is very, very cool. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. And even though I count in American Sign Language, well, I'm getting better, though, slowly. We have Jocelyn Williams, definitely Banana Slugs. Oddity, thumbs up. Confused L29, I am feeling better. Hopefully my mental stuff and the creative part will start picking up today, too. Leon Jones, I do appreciate, thank you. Jay, that is good points there that you talk about. Ben B, thumbs up, and I do keep playing. Hopefully I'm going to get it figured out and not just be frustrated and bottlenecked. And there we go. 6 people who left me comments in the past 24 hours. Yay. You get me out of my head and into the world and dealing with real people, if only for a short time, if only in text, and that's awesome. Thank you. I've forgotten the next thing I was going to say. I know it's along the lines of, hey, if you could... What the hell do I say? It's along the lines of... I'm lost entirely. But I... really? Well, okay, I have links, so if you could check out my Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, that would be cool. And again, I would like to thank each and every one of my Patreon patrons, these beautiful and awesome people, because I have forgotten exactly and entirely everything that I was going to say. I talk about my memory and how it's getting better, and now I have forgotten the entire thing that I normally say. I can't even remember how long I was supposed to keep my hands up in the air, so hopefully I haven't messed it up too badly. What the heck do I say? As if it, well, let's just take it all as given. There's also a PayPal that you can check out if you could help me out that way. There's an Amazon wishlist link. If you could check that out, that would be cool. If you could toss me a like, that would be awesome. If you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be very cool. I did the Patreon thing, so sorry about that. Talk about total brain failure. And that is the guarantee of freshness you get from my channel. Where my brain fails entirely, I just let you see my flailing around and going, oh my god, what's wrong with my brain? So, hopefully I'm going to be doing some things that make me happy today. Playing more games and being more creative. So that'll be good. Definitely a thumbs up on that. Hopefully you're going to do the things that make you happy today, and that will be good. Don't should on yourself. Don't say, I should get this done, and then beat yourself up if you don't. That's putting unnecessary things on your life. Saying, I would like to get this done if I can, and if I can't, that's okay. Much healthier for you. And of course, with the Covfefe bug raging and 2,000 Americans daily dying, please take the precautions that you know are necessary and working. Get a vax, get a booster, wear your mask, socially distance. So, until we meet again, and on another day when hopefully my brain is working better, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and quite frankly, I still think that's a very good idea, even with my brain not working properly.